this is kind of my background, and when I was elected governor, I was out there on the campaign trail and listening and seeing things. And so I knew that inequities existed. I'll give you one quick example. I mean, being in healthcare, I knew the disparities that existed in maternal and neonatal mortality, and that was real and something we had been working on. So we had been working on a lot of these issues, Mel, and then the way I would describe it is when the yearbook incident happened, it really put a lot of what we'd been working on into much stronger focus, and that happened because I listened. And I learned a lot. I tasked our cabinet to really focus on what I had committed to do. And I guess just to sum that up, you've heard me say this before probably, but I teach students and residents, and obviously it's relevant to taking care and diagnosing patients, but it works for other things too. But it's a saying I use that the eyes can't see what the brain doesn't know, and so there was a lot regarding racism that Ralph Northam didn't recognize. That since this happened, I've learned, and my eyes have been, I think, opened much more widely, and so I'm a better person, I think, because of that. I certainly understand a lot more of what's going on around me, and hopefully, not that I'm going to take credit for everything, but I hope that Virginia's a better Commonwealth because of it. And we obviously had the tragedy in Charlottesville that got people's attention, and then the yearbook incident, I think, certainly got people's attention. It was a very difficult time for Virginia, and I regret that. I'm glad Virginians stuck with me. But then we had, about 18 months later, the tragedy in Minneapolis. And so a lot of these things together, the fact that we were able to get our majority in the House and the Senate, it's all about this business for me, being governor and getting things done. It's about timing and opportunity. And because of all these things together, Virginia now is a better Commonwealth than it was when I started. We embrace diversity, and we're welcoming, more open, and I'm proud of that. And if you tie it all in together, I've traveled around the world and gone on these trade missions and gotten on Zoom calls with different CEOs, and one of the reasons that companies want to come to Virginia now is because we are a welcoming state, and so I always say things work out for the best, but I know it's been some of these have been difficult times for Virginia. Again, I regret that, but I think we're in a better place.